Hey guys, this is CoBuystedt over at BISH'S RV in Junction City, Oregon. I'm here to show you the Catalina Legacy Edition 243 RBS. So in my personal opinion, I promise you I think this. I'm not gonna say this about every rig. This is probably my favorite brand of the style of trailer. So I call these conventional trailers, meaning that there's nothing innovative or extremely pushing technology to the newest level. It's just a classically built basic trailer. They just do it better than everyone else's classic built basic trailer. So let's go on inside. First thing I'll point out is the floors. So the floors are a thicker plywood than everyone's gonna use. Okay, so also heat ducts in the floors. You noticed that. Some people don't like those. Now here's the thing about it. A lot of brands, they'll do like a Luan floor. It's like a 3-ply. It's very thin wood. Most brands do that. They can't put ducts in the floor because it's not thick enough to meet requirements. So they'll put the duct in the wall, and sometimes that's why you're seeing that, because the floors aren't good enough to support. This is proof right here. Our floors are thick enough, solid foundation. That's what's going to be keeping this whole thing in a positive direction when you get your foundation really good. This floor is awesome. You can jump on it really hard. I can't do that in all these trailers, just so you know. So coming into the kitchen setup, this is your kitchen. These are open. So countertops, really lightweight. Lightweight is important because the lighter we get, the more length you can get. Bigger room size, storage, stuff like that. But lightweight sometimes is at the sacrifice of quality. So people like solid surface countertops. They're like that stone feeling marbly stuff. It's actually a corian material because it replaced the laminate countertops that had a banding on the sides, because those were terrible. Well, now we can have these, composite based laminate countertops without the banding on the side as an issue. So now we don't have to have that heavy corian to get an upgrade. This is an upgrade from the traditional banded side. And if you don't know what I mean, they would usually laminate the top and then they'll laminate the side on a separate piece, and that stuff peels off. Kids pick at it. Most of the time on those, it is an OSB countertop. So if it's OSB wood, you're cleaning it and you're trying to be really careful on the edges of the water because you don't want the water to get in the edges and then swell that and then start getting this thing to fall off. It always happens. That will not happen to this countertop. This is a shrink wrap sort of decorative on the top, so that's really cool. They use a heat gun and it just wraps it around the whole corners like that. So I learned about that because somebody asked me if it was like dipped or something. It's just, they heat it up and it just rolls over. And so that's really awesome. Now here's your microwave. Here's your cooktop, standard cooktop as you're always going to see in most of these trailers. Here's your refrigerator. Okay. Got all the space you need. Now here's something really cool specific to, I think only Catalina does this. You have an option. People love options. You can pull this off right here. I'm not gonna do it because I'm bad at it. You can pull this off right here, and this whole black panel slides out. Okay? When you take it out, flip it backwards, slide it back in, your fridge looks like this. So you have the option. Maybe you like the black. Maybe you want the whole refrigerator to blend in and not stand out and look more like the cabinetry in the room. That's so cool to me. Our Catalina rep, Chad Yoder, he said people will take this one out and they'll go and they'll cut up some whiteboard material, stick a whiteboard in there, then you can like have a whiteboard on your fridge. That's so cool. So that's some benefits. You have a cupboard above that too, some storage. Now looking over into here, this is going to be a huge benefit. This is not a trifold, or sorry, a jackknife. It's a trifold. So this is the bed that's going to do this. A lot of the time at trailers of this price point, or this caliper rather, they're just gonna give you jackknife. That's where the back and the seat just go like this. And that's your bed. You lay this way. It's really small, fits a 10-year-old kid, and that's all you got. But this, you've all seen before by now. Why am I excited about this? Because of the trailer we're in. Trailers that you're shopping right now that I'm competing with don't do this couch. They do a different style of couch at this price point of this caliper, this conventional trailer style. They don't give you that. You see this more on like a bigger fiberglass, higher price point trailer. So this is nice that you see an upgrade like this that people have grown to fall in love with at a price point like one of these. So that comes standard from now on. So there might be still some that are using the trifold out there, but as of now forward, that is what we're gonna see in these. So I'm really excited about that. Another thing that I learned about today, I'm just gonna book it through this because I could talk about this all day. Another thing I learned about is this. So this fabric right here, it is a, I don't know what you call it, but it's like a vinyl-y material meant to feel like leather. If you ever gone to a furniture store, even trailers, whatever, and you feel it and you pinch it and you feel almost like it's thin enough for you to, if you wanted, you could just tear it. I promise you, you will be surprised when you touch this. When you touch this and you pinch it, this is extremely tough. I can tug on this, pull on it. It's extremely thick. This is gonna last you. Honestly, I don't see this not lasting you. You're gonna have that in great condition forever. Don't bring your cats though. That doesn't count. Your cats will destroy it because that's what they do. That's what my cat does. I'm a bad cat dad. He gets away with everything. This is your dinette. Okay, super nice. This is a great place for me to point out that we're using all real wood in this rig. This is not like OSB or anything like that. And this is one of the giveaway places you can see it. So this side has been cut and they leave it kind of unfinished, so I get the opportunity to point out to you that that is real wood. This is the same thing that's in the cabinets, not OSB, just wrapped in pretty wallpapery stuff. So that's the giveaway spot. Now, what is this little piece I just pointed out? That's gonna be the support beam for your table. Your table does come off, slide in there, and this will become another bed. So essentially, you get a nice 2-person rig, but then you can sleep 2 adults, and you can sleep 1 adult here, or if you got 2 really small adult friends, they could fit there. Here's your, pantry setup. That's so big. If I take the shelves out, I could probably like fit in there and close the doors. So not too often you'll actually see a rig that gives you a pantry. I shouldn't say that. You would be surprised how many rigs don't give you a pantry. That's a better way to explain it. Here you get the corner shower. It is the glass doors, so that's a nice upgrade. Get the beautiful molded piece of plastic that makes up the walls. That's extremely waterproof and watertight. You get this toilet right here, and then right here in the, I'll let you see this, there is storage behind the mirror. Okay, that's a big benefit. So that's your bathroom setup. I promise you, most people will fit right on that toilet. Come see this rig and sit on it and see if you fit. There are bigger ones in this brand, like bigger bathrooms and stuff. They're making a model. The whole back is the bathroom. So we can find you the right product, but if you fit on this toilet, this is a very nice rig how small it gets, plus giving you both a dinette and a couch. Typically you see one or the other. You're gonna see just the dinette and no couch, or you're gonna lose something. This brand is surprising how small it is, but gave you both in that nice grand slide. Coming into here, here's the bedroom. Okay, this is so nice because they gave you all the storage above, and then they gave you this, I think they call them shirt closets on both sides, but they have cut this open. So when you're laying on this bed, this isn't coming all the way down like typically they do, boxing you in, making you feel claustrophobic. It gives you more open space. You can set things there. if you have a sleep apnea machine, that goes right there beautifully, and it's going to accommodate for that. So a lot of rigs don't give you an ability to have your sleep apnea machine just because the way it is next to the bed. Why? Every rig should do that. Because just because you have sleep apnea does not mean you shouldn't be able to go camping. That doesn't make sense to me. I like the way they did this. If you have any questions at all, please call me if you want to see this rig or any of my other products. I have more Catalinas, this whole row outside of Catalinas that I can show you. And I can dive in deeper to the frame, the underbelly, the outside stuff. There's so much I could talk about this brand. So call me, CoBuystedt, at 541-735-1535, and like and subscribe. Thank you.